Okay. Um, so these are post starters. Like, so if you think that you don't know what you would want to create, these are like simple 5 things. I would say. So the number one is how to. Like, I love how to's because people understand that this is going to help them solve that problem. So most of my content that I create starts with how to create content and eliminate writer's block, how to build an email list without advertising spend. So that is a very powerful headline and a catching starter. And if you just know what are the things that people want to do, you start with the how to's. Then you have lists, right? So listables are the ones where you say 9 ways to lose your weight without exercise, or anything with a number becomes a list that you're giving them. In questions could be, are you making these same mistakes when writing English, or like writing in English? So you are bringing curiosity and you are posting a question for that particular audience and getting them to read your content. The why. So with the why, you want to talk about why is this happening, why is that happening, and because people are always curious, right? So like Reader's Digest, we know that it has sections on like why people like, so it has like controversial sections also. So it depends on like what your audience is. So you could say, why are some people like some people more successful than others? That is a topic, right? And like I think this is like one sentence that I've seen like Brian Tracy use, Zig Ziglar use. So many of them talk about the why because that brings curiosity. Because everyone has been thinking, why is this person more successful than me? You start with that question. Then you talk about the new method. Maybe you have created a system, and like I will talk about this in like my next sessions, where you need to have specific methods or principles on what you do. So if you've created a new method on losing weight, or if you've created a new method or a principle or a strategy on getting more customers, or to have a higher paying job, you create that method or talk about the method, saying this is the 7-day weight losing method, which if you follow, you will lose weight, things like that. So you talk about these pieces. These are very simple ways to start, create your post topics and thoughts.